Warning, the following video contains strong language which may be offensive to some viewers or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
I don't know. I have a lot of gay friends. I like my gay friends because I don't think there's like a more honest relationship between like a gay dude and a straight dude, because there's just like nothing to gain, you know? So it's just pure honesty. And gay dudes are the most honest people in the world, also mean. But honest, we could say, but it's really mean. Like, I'll give you an example. Like, I left my mom's house. Well, it's my house, too. Fuck you. I don't gotta explain myself. Okay? Very comfortable with my situation. No, yeah. I love living with my mom, you know, because I live in the basement. It's an apartment. And then there's the upper floor, which we call the common area, because we're roommates. I got my own entrance downstairs. It says Pete's entrance. It does, yeah, it does. Yeah. It's fucking cool. Endless amount of gushers. You're laughing, but only the cool cats are allowed down there. I gotta tell you. Mom has to knock. Yeah, she doesn't barge in ever. Always knock. Anyway, yeah. Also, every girl I date has like a whole batch of gay friends, right? But there's always one gay friend that I don't think is fucking gay at all. Yeah, girls laugh. Every guy's like, yeah, Kyle. Fucking hate that guy. Can't say anything, but I want him. If you're confused, it's the guy that like your boyfriend will come up to you and be like, hey, what's up with Kyle? You know, that guy, you know, always hanging around. And then your girlfriend have the same response always. Who, him? Kyle? And you're like, yeah, what's up? What's up with that boy? You know, what's going on? And then your girlfriend will be like, oh, please, he's gay. You know? And you'll be like, well, is that like confirmed? Is it out on the streets? Do the streets know that he's gay? And then your girl will say the same thing. No, but like everybody knows. And you're like, not this fucking guy. Okay, I don't know that. No, I'm on to you, Kyle, okay? The sleepovers, you know? If you hate pussy so much, why are you cuddling it? It's very weird. You know? Like, you'll never find me, like, cuddling a package of parking tickets or something like that. You know? Different things, yes, but good enough for me. If it's... You know, I don't get it, you know? There's this certain type of gay dude. I call them the fondlers. Because right now there's no rule for gay dudes. They can pretty much do whatever they want. It's pretty fucking crazy. You know, and all power to you, but like there's a lot of power. There is, you know, gay dude, there's the fondlers, right? It's that gay dude that'll like run up on your girlfriend and like squeeze her boobs and like slap her ass and be like, damn girl, you look great. I don't find that fucking funny, like at all. I'm sorry. Like, I'm all for the gayness. You know, it doesn't mean I'm against gayness. It's just like, you know how hard I work to fucking slap titties and... You know how many fucking birthdays I've missed? You know, friends I've lost? Christmases spent in Ohio? And you just get to slap ass on a technicality? That's not fucking fair at all. Yeah, right in front of you. Walk up, slap the ass, giggle, you know? Just because he could. You know? I would never do that just because I could. You know? I wouldn't, like, walk up to his boyfriend and, like, tug his dick and be like, nice, Gary! Good for me! Cool! Gary! Why?
Bruh.
What? I'm straight. What? You know, there's certain rules for certain people, and I don't understand that, you know? It just doesn't make sense to me, you know? But I can't fight it, because I've already played the fight out in my head, and I'm sure many of you guys have, where it never works. I always lose, you know? I go up to him, and he slaps her ass, grabs her boobs, and does a little giggle dance. And then I go, hey, Kyle, what the fuck? And then Kyle decides to come out that day and goes, I'm gay. and then it's over. He won. That's it. That's the entire fight. You know, you might as well be like, sorry as you were. Tap it or floor it, I've been told. It's just weird, because it only works gay dude, straight girl. It doesn't work any other way, right? Like, it doesn't work like straight dude, gay girl, right? Like, I can't walk up to a lesbian and, like, grab her boobs and be like, it's okay, we both hate this. I get in trouble a lot. I got pulled over today on the way here. Does anybody, when they get pulled over, put on, like, Billy Joel? Because you think, like, the officer's gonna come up and be like, license and... Billy Joel, get the fuck out of here, bro. You're not a piece of shit. I thought you'd be listening to 2 Chainz or something. 2 Chainz. It's even more awkward when it doesn't work. When you're just sitting there, and he's like, license and register... Can you turn off Bill Withers? But I get in a lot of trouble. I got in trouble last year because I was making some jokes, and I got in trouble because I made fun of this gentleman with an eye patch that's in politics. His name is Dan Crenshaw. I didn't think I did anything wrong. It was like words that were twisted so that a guy could, be famous. But yeah, this is pretty much what it is. I would like, because I don't have like Twitter, so I can't like explain myself every time something bad happens. I was like, I guess I'll just shoot a special and tell everybody. Yeah, since I'm not allowed on the internet. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if I go on the internet, I like go to jail or something. So I made fun of this guy with an eye patch, and then like I kind of got forced to apologize because like people were like threatening to like shoot me in the face, and unfortunately, I didn't pick up that call. My roommate did, so she wasn't fucking cool with that. And my roommate thought that I should apologize so that I didn't get shot in the face. So, this is what happened. So, like I said, I'm very limited on SNL. I don't know if you've seen it, I probably haven't, but yeah, it's very minimal, the amount of stuff I get to do, right? So, we were just sitting there and we were like, what the fuck could you do, dude? Like, you're part of the roast family, right? You do those roasts. So I was like, sure, that's a thing. Roast family, okay. They were like, yeah, why don't you just do a roast of, like, politicians and stuff on Update or whatever? And I was like, oh, sick, that'll buy me another 6 episodes, right? I was like, fuck yeah, all right, cool, So, it's the same rules as 8 Mile with roasting, right? You make fun of yourself, and then you make fun of everybody else, right? So I got this big sheet of paper with a bunch of faces, right? And I just started writing jokes. This guy, that lady, this guy, that lady. And then this guy, Dan Crenshaw, pops up, right? And he has an eye patch, right? So already I'm like, this guy has a sense of humor, right? Is that, because he has an eye patch, If you lose your eye, there's like 3 other things you could do before you go eye patch, right? I'm not being a dick, seriously. You go glass eye with the glasses over it, and then you go fucking sunglasses, and then you get an eye patch, right? So I was like, this guy is funny. I was like, this guy's self-aware. I was like, what a sport, right? So I was like, all right, let's just write like a harmless, joke or whatever, right? And I was like, okay, this guy looks like a hitman in a porno, right? Very harmless Saturday Night Live joke, right? Where you're like, ha ha ha, next stop, please. That was me in a cab. And that's where it plays. Cut that right out. No problems at all. Cut it right out, never happened. Right back to fucking. Never even happened. Hold on, I always wanted to do this. Congrats on fucking. Thanks for unpausing and continuing to watch. Sorry, I've always wanted that to happen when I was watching a Netflix thing. Hey man, how was it? Was it cool? Was it everything you hoped for? I hope so. Must have been good to pause it at the Crenshaw shit. Yeah, motherfucker.
Kill stops.
We're having fun. No, sorry. It's fine. So, I wrote like a little joke, like, he looks like a hitman in a porno, right? Wrote it, didn't even think about it, right? Then all of a sudden, right before I'm about to go on the floor to do the fucking update, one of my buddies who helped me write it goes, hey man, I just did some research. And I was like, you just did some research now? And he's like, yeah, they wait till like the last minute over there. And he's like, yeah, that guy Dan Crenshaw, I think he might have lost his eye in like a war or something like that. And I was like, what? And then we're like, Pete, come to the floor. And I was like, fuck! And he was like, dude, you're gonna be great. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be fine. It's your face out there, not mine. It's gonna go great. So I go out there and I try to be mindful, which is hard because I'm always on mushrooms or, stuff like that. So like being mindful is like fucking top of the list tough. Not like being mindful, just like all of a sudden mindful. Like, hey, right, you're like, oh. Thank you to the 12 people that understood that. What the fuck joke? Like I said, they're just giving them out to everybody on Netflix, like I said. Yo, you fucked again? That's awesome, dude. Thank you again for coming back. I appreciate it. Man, that must have been good, son. That's what's up. That's what's up. Seriously, though, during the Crenshaw shit? Come on, man. Fucking... I'm enjoying that with you because it's the first time I also heard it. So, I go on the floor, right? And my buddy just told me, he might have lost his eye in a war or something. So right now I'm like, oh, fuck, I gotta be mindful of that, right? I gotta apologize after the joke I say, right? Get ahead of it, right? So I slide out, right? And I do apologize. I remember exactly how it went. I remember exactly what I said. I'll never forget it. I said, Dan Crenshaw, he looks like a hitman in a porno, right? Got that fucking mediocre, laugh, right? And then right after I go, I'm sorry, I know he might have lost his eye in a war or whatever.
You said
and
that?
I said whatever, and people are like, you hate America!
Oh my God!
I'm like, no, I just didn't want to be incorrect about how he lost his fucking eye. Is that a fucking crime? He could have lost his eye in war or whatever. I don't know how he lost his eye. It could have been in Afghanistan. Could have been making a sandwich. I have no fucking idea. Sorry, I don't have fucking Dan Crenshaw fucking baseball cards with all of his stats and information. My bad. It's an expression. I was trying to be mindful. General Patton, right? General Patton, one of America's greatest heroes, he died in Nazi Germany a week after the war in a car accident, right? But when we talk about the great General Patton, we say, he died in war or whatever, It's just easier to say rather than being like, well, he won the war and then made a bad turn. And yeah, it's an expression. Doesn't mean I hate America, okay? So the only thing I don't like is people like, it's your fault that guy won. And that's not true. I think like most of the votes were in, and that guy is a Republican with an eye patch in Texas. So it was a lock before it even started. Yeah, I could have told you that. They just, in Texas, I'm pretty sure they just only have pictures. That's how they vote. So I did not make that guy win, okay? That is, America's fault, as is this. Yeah. I did not do anything for that guy. The only thing I did do, which I am guilty of and I apologize for, is I did make that guy famous and a household name for no reason, right? I did what like Ariana Grande did for me, right?
Oh!
Yeah. Yes.